Why does a Sagittarius rising have such a unique, infectious laugh? Why am I so jealous of their hair? Why are they so hard to pin down? Stay tuned as we answer these questions and more as we unpack what it's like to have a Sagittarius rising. With a Sagittarius rising, the universe is quite literally your university. The earth is your classroom, and every experience is here to teach you something. Every journey that you take in this life is a story waiting to be told. Life is an adventure for the most part for a Sagittarius rising. The rising sign or the ascendant was the sign that was rising in the east at the exact time that you were born. It can give you a wealth of information about yourself. I go over a more in-depth look at the ascendant in my video called The True Meaning of the Ascendant. If you're a curious little critter like myself, you may want to go check it out. The ascendant is the lens through which you perceive the world and how the world perceives you. And the way that the world perceives a Sagittarius rising is fascinating. Someone with their ascendant in Sagittarius is going to be hard to pin down. And I mean that in every way possible. In fact, some people can't even pin down what it means to be a Sagittarius rising because they can all be vastly different. But ironically enough, that's what they all have in common. They cannot be pinned down unless they want to be. Do I need to say it louder for those in the back? So of course, other people's view of them can be that they are hard to pinpoint. It can be hard for them to commit to any one thing, and they do not like to be restricted in any way. They are the centaur after all. They are human, yes, but they have them horse legs and they can run off if they feel trapped or suffocated. Someone with this placement wants to have freedom to be who they are. They don't like to be told what to do or to be in a relationship with someone who suffocates them. They don't mind if you're different. In fact, they see that as a wonderful opportunity to learn something from someone. But don't force anything on a Sagittarius. Your beliefs, your routines, your opinions, if they like the way that you're doing something or the way that you're thinking, they will adopt it on their own. They do it on their own terms, not because they were forced. And Sagittarius risings can be blunt. I'm not saying all of the time. They have a way about them where they can be polite in social situations. But there's a lot of buts with the Sagittarius rising. When they are passionate about a belief or feel backed into a corner, they can definitely be direct and blunt. And this may come off harsh or cold to some other signs, but believe me, they are thinking a lot more than what they are saying. As a child, it's possible that their mother was inconsistent on things. It doesn't always have to manifest as the mother. It can be another energy. And in childhood, they experienced an inconsistent mother. And it's possible to have some distance between siblings. It doesn't always have to manifest this way, but the potential is there. One thing I do love about people who have their rising in Sagittarius is they truly can talk to anyone if they are in the right mood. They do not care if you are the CEO or the janitor. People from all walks of life can teach them things. And they are here to learn. They can love new experiences. They can love trying new foods, new restaurants, new hobbies, new classes, new friends. They don't know if they like something or not until they try it. They usually learn better through experiences versus reading from a book. They don't want to read lied about the Mayan ruins. They want to go visit and see for themselves. If you are dating someone with a Sagittarius rising, or one of your friends has a Sagittarius rising, you may find yourself going on trips or trying new restaurants or trying a new hobby. My best friend in the whole entire world has a Sagittarius rising, and we have done so many new experiences together. Neither one of us are Jewish, but we both went to this Jewish Passover celebration with some of her friends. It was so interesting to me. We learned about the traditions, and we got to watch kids run around and try to find this hidden piece of matzo, and we got to try new foods that I had never had before. We had this plate in front of us, and I remember it had an egg on it, it had a bone on it. There was also this leafy green vegetable and some salt water to dip it in, and then there was some horseradish. Anyways, we both learned so much from that experience. We didn't have to read about it in a book or watch a documentary about it. We went and experienced it for ourselves. And I think that's why I remember so much from it. My rising is not in Sagittarius, but I do have placements there. Me and her also found a pottery class to take. I mean, it really is random off the wall experiences, but that's what I love about my Saggy rising. They can have a wide variety of interests, and they can love trying new things. So they will take the pottery class with you, or try a new dance class, or take a road trip to go see a concert or a national park or some random thing. You know what my favorite thing about my bestie is? I mean, I love that she's open-minded and always willing to try new things, but what I love the most about her is her laugh. I tell her all the time, she has got the most warm, infectious laugh of all time. It's just a whole vibe. Sometimes I can just be in one of those blah moods, you know? And I will listen to one of her messages, and she is able to change her whole mood with her laugh. I don't even know how to explain it, but it just feels good to be around her. And that's something that I noticed about Sagittarius risings and their laugh. It can literally change the whole energy in a situation. I've always joked and said that Santa has his rising in Sagittarius. He loves traveling to new places. He's jolly and optimistic and adventurous. And I've noticed that some Sagittarius risings have a natural sweet tooth. Santa would be a fun person to be around if you could hang out with him. Unfortunately, he's got some Scorpio mixed in that chart somewhere and some Pisces, so he likes to stay hidden and escape from places. But outwardly to the world, Santa would be a cool dude to hang out with, just like a Sagittarius rising would be. And they can seem jolly and warm sometimes, but just don't cut them off in traffic or honk at them because they can get some serious road rage. Or they can at least think of a lot of things that they would like to say to you. Another thing that I found surprising about Sagittarius rising is that most of them speak in a slower manner. I've always thought of Sagittarius as a fast-paced sign, but really when they speak, they do it in a way that's clear. They can be serious if they are wanting to get their point across. They can love communicating their beliefs. I mean, after all, they have spent a lifetime learning from others and gathering evidence on what they feel is true. They can be quite intuitive beings. They often have a big mission to complete in life, and they can just feel it. Their ruling planet is Jupiter, and that is the biggest planet in our solar system. You may find that these natives have traveled out of the country before, or by the age of 40, they have lived in multiple states if they live in the United States. They can also like traveling to different places. They may not want to go to the same place over and over every year. They want to check out the scenes in different cities. They love exploring. And as parents, they can want their children to explore. They want their children to experience different things. They may take their kids to the beach and to the mountains and to go hiking through nature. They want to allow their children the freedom of exploration because they love that freedom as well. That's why a Sagittarius ascendant can be a great person to go to advice for. They can speak such wise words, especially as they age and get more experiences out of life. They can extract a lesson out of every experience that they have on earth, and that's why they are incredibly wise. They can learn from everything. They can analyze things and explore themselves. These natives can also have an open mind when it comes to a religion or a philosophical look on life. They can explore different religions or belief systems throughout life, or it can manifest by constantly pursuing a higher education in something that interests them. A Sagittarius rising can learn in the physical or the spiritual realm. Another thing that I noticed about Sagittarius risings is how important their hair is. And they usually have nice hair. I know this is general, but the ascendant can alter your physical appearance. And with a Sagittarius rising, I just always picture the mane on a horse. They can have nice hair or just place an importance on their hair. And they also just have their own style. I don't even know how to explain it, but it just works for them. It's unique, yet it just fits their personality. I don't even know how to explain it. It just does. So if you have a Sagittarius ascendant, how has it manifested for you? Tell me where you have traveled. I have a Sagittarius stellium, so I love traveling all over the world. I want to know the places that I need to visit. Where has your favorite trip been to? What are some non-popular places that not a lot of people know about, but the locals do? I may just come and visit your city. Do not tempt me with a good time. Anyways, I put out astrology videos every week, and right now we are doing a series of videos of the ascendants through the signs. If you are interested in why your soul came here to transform, then I invite you to watch my videos of Pluto through the houses. They are full of information about why your soul came here to transform. As always, my little buttercups, I have enjoyed unraveling Sagittarius rising with y'all today, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Mwah!